So for this next pre-fight prediction here, we're gonna have the fighters of Sean O'Malley and Petr Yan are gonna face each other. First, I'd like to say that Petr Yan has an excellent, extensive background in mixed martial arts, and I think he has some really strong points. He's able to close the distance on his fighters, even though he's a shorter fighter, and create good strikes. His Muay Thai is really good, and his boxing is also pretty good. And some of the other things I like about him is he has a lot of creativity in the cage, and he's very powerful, especially with his leg kicks. And yeah, so I think that's what his strengths are. And then so he's really exciting to watch. And against Sean O'Malley, I think Sean O'Malley is not experienced and has a lot of creativity, has some unique stuff, but really hasn't been challenged by really anybody besides, I think his only tough fight was Marlon Vieira, and that didn't last long. He said he got injured from a leg kick. So, but you know, Marlon Vieira has proved to be one of the best fighters in the UFC since then. His ranking was considerably lower when he faced Sean O'Malley. That's Marlon Vieira. So I think for Sean O'Malley to win this fight, he needs to use his boxing, his distance, and if he is able to grapple, I think that would be his best shot. Obviously, people are expecting Sean O'Malley to, do a crazy knockout like he has been, but he hasn't really faced anyone like Petr Yan before. Petr Yan has faced the best of the best and has a lot of experience inside the cage facing tough guys. So if he's able to use his boxing and wrestle and take him down, I think Petr Yan's biggest weakness is his bottom defense on the grappling. He showed that against his most recent fight, Aljamain Sterling, he turned his back and creating two back takes for Aljamain Sterling. And Aljamain Sterling is a really good grappler, and I would say a better grappler than Sean O'Malley or Petr Yan. So hopefully Petr Yan has worked his jiu-jitsu, bottom escapes. He got his back taken in mounts, so just try to go to half guard, try to, regain your guard maybe a little bit, not turning and getting your back up. And just another one, he got taken down, he immediately turned away and, turned his back towards him to get up. And it was just the easy back take for Aljamain Sterling. So I think his jiu-jitsu is really bad. Petr Yan's, I think he has some wrestling background in there, but he really needs to work on that part, because he was exposed, and it can continue to happen if someone could get him in that situation. Do I think that Sean O'Malley can put Petr Yan? I think he can on the ground. Maybe he can get a back take. I think that can definitely happen. But do I think he's going to have trouble taking Petr Yan down? Yes. So I see Petr Yan winning this by, sheer violence on his feet, using those leg kicks. I don't think Sean O'Malley has faced an experienced guy like this, and he won't be able to take the power and the continuous damage that Petr Yan can create. Even though Sean O'Malley has distance and reach against him, Petr Yan's one of the best at closing that distance with his footwork. So, and I don't think Sean O'Malley has the power to, which is needed, especially boxing power, to beat Petr Yan. So you need to have a guy that can have good boxing power that is long, or a guy that can just out grapple him, so his last fight. And I don't think while I think Sean O'Malley has worked on his grappling, I don't feel like it's there yet. But the biggest point about this fight is that Sean O'Malley doesn't have the experience. That's all you have to know about this. Is that Sean O'Malley is not proven like Petr Yan. So like when you're making this prediction, this is the easy one, you know. So Petr Yan with the definite victory, and it's going to be an exciting match, and I can't wait to see it. All right, take care.